what happened on Tuesday,
Yep,
where everything was
Okay.
muted for the start.
That should be working now.
Hello.
How are we now,
Hello
chat?
there. How are we
That's
Can
my
you
fault for
hear
trying to
us?
fuck with something midstream.
Hello there.
What's up,
Bienvenidos,
everyone?
power
Where
bottoms.
are you? Hello. Welcome back here to Game Nights for Elegant Creatures, our Monster of the Week game. It's been a bit, real life thing, celebrating our friends, having wonderful, like life events happen, like weddings and shit. Good times. But we're back. So excited to be jumping back into this game. I've missed it. But here we are this evening. If you're joining us live, hello. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are live here, geez, literally every night, but Wednesdays and Sundays for the moment. But yeah, come check out all of our good content here on Game Nights. Also, over on our YouTube channel with literal years of videos.
Which is up to
Years.
date as of today.
Woohoo!
Because I had a little bit of free time while I was working from home.
We did it, guys.
Yes.
It's
we
all
did the
there.
thing.
It's all there.
Yes.
It was only 6 weeks out of date or so.
I love it. Check it all out because there's so much good stuff there. Join our Discord. If you're here live, participate in chat. Give me some NPCs. I could definitely use some for this evening for sure. Buy folks some +1 forwards, all that good stuff. But we appreciate you. Little housekeeping stuff. Our next game will be tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern for our Dragon Age game. Moment, but definitely check it out. We're excited. It's a fun one. It happened very quickly, and we're just very happy about it. It's good
It's
stuff.
just wacky fun.
It's just a good time. And now it's gone again.
Something's going on with my audio stuff right now. I apologize. I think we're good.
How we doing now, chat? Can you hear me now? How we doing?
If it's showing up in the
It is.
media and
Yeah,
OBS,
it's showing
then
on media. I was having an issue where it wouldn't play the music, and I switched to my speakers instead. I think I need to run an update or something, but
Gotcha. Chat says we're good.
please
Yeah.
continue.
All right. Yeah. Cast introductions. Tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet, and who you're playing tonight. We'll start, as always, with Val.
Hi everyone, I'm Val. Tonight I'll be playing Internet Goblin Wrangler, trying to figure out what's going on with technology. You can find me at the Crowd's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing running games. I run 2 games on this channel. One of them we'll be playing tomorrow. That is Red Jenny, a Dragon Age story. We're playing the Dragon Age TTRPG, and it'd be bundles of fun. They're getting into crime, because that's what we do on Fridays, is crime. And on Saturdays, I run Saturday Night's Ward 47, where we play Parslings, and doing other crime there. Y'all almost got murdered by a poison monster last time, so that was fun. But otherwise, I'm here. I'm here for most streams, and then on Sundays, I'm over on LB Hackmo's channel, playing Playthings of the Gods, which I don't think that'll be back for a few weeks. But we'll just keep an eye on our schedules, and we'll let you know what's going on. But yeah, tonight we'll be playing Leah, who is the Flake.
Thank you, Val. Savvy.
That's me. Hi, I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets, mostly on Twitter, where you can find my streaming schedule and other info pinned to the top of my page. I'm live on this channel Thursdays through Mondays, either playing in games or running them. Right now I run D&D on Monday nights, the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet, and we are getting pretty close to the end of season 1, so coming out with us. We should be back this week, because I won't have the flu anymore. Hopefully on Monday. And then Sunday nights, I am also on LB Hackmo's channel playing D&D. But tonight, I am playing Juno, who is the Monsters.
Next up is Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. OMG, it's some guy on the internet. I'm mostly here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then over on LB's channel, the Sunday evenings for the shenanigans there. Stuff with Tuesdays. We are adjusting the time slot to match this one, so we will now be starting both Squire Squad and Escape Velocity at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, which is going to be extra fun because we've also got Daylight Savings coming up soon. So lots of time switcheroos to keep track of, but you know, just update your Google Calendar that you've got for all our shows, and you know, you'll be good to go. Yeah, in this game, I am playing Max, aka Dad, aka the Action Scientist.
Yeah. Next up's RJ.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and I bet you didn't know that I was a good Googleizer. I'm good at giving you Googlies. You can catch me on Mondays, not this week or the next due to people traveling, over at the Indoor Adventures, where we do a D&D 5e homebrew campaign. We are at the cusp of level 20. I got the Demonomicon for my character, and we're going to go and beat Orcus for information. Quite literally, it's kind of wild. I might go insane. Thursdays, of course, is here, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Saturdays over here once again for our Ward 47 game. We almost did get aced, huh? That's a thing. Sunday mornings over at the Hype Goblins channel, where we do another D&D 5e campaign. I'm playing a noble now because my bard is off doing things with his girlfriend. Oh yeah, also on the Hype Goblins channel, starting Wednesday, November 12th, I'll be running a long-form campaign using the Humblewood setting and some of my own homebrew stuff. I built a world in like the span of 2 weeks. I've lost sleep. It'll be fine. This is gonna be my first stream, like, long-form game, so be nice. But anyway, today I'm playing Gus. He's the Chosen, and chosen for what? I don't know. I never get chosen first.
But he did this time. And last but not least, Wally.
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me at Twitter, WALLE132, like the cute little Disney robot, where I'm talking about the separate things that I am in. Like on Monday, you can find me over at Norian's channel playing some Final Fantasy Tactics Tale of Two Lions and Final Fantasy Tactics TTRPG AP. We had a straight-up Kingdom Hearts episodes last week, y'all. We got to fly around in a little bubble and see into people's memories while whimsical music played in the background. We had warm, wholesome moments. Not my character, though. They saw how my character got broken and now has crippling anxiety that he's hiding with his overzealous ego. Anyway, that's my character's life, not mine. And then on Wednesday, coming soon, we're going to be going into the finale of Strixhaven University, the all-black TTRPG Strixhaven University game. Going into the finale, 2-part finale, so it's going to be back-to-back weeks. It's going to be great. Then we're going to have a talk back, and then we're going into our second season. We're going to start recording that, so it's going to be more antics. It's going to be more fun. Can't wait for that. Thursday, I'm here playing this game. Gonna talk about that. And then Friday, because I got wrangled into last minute, and I am so happy. I'm in playing some Dragon Age TTRPG with these fantastic people, and I love it. I get to play being a pure anarchy, and I am loving it so much. Tonight I'm playing Sandy the Crooked, who is going through it. They are going through it right now. Yeah.
As we all are. Thank you, Wally. And I am Christine Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid, talking about TTRPG shenanigans. I will be your Fae-cilitator this evening. I'm here on game nights, Thursdays through Mondays. I run this game, and I play in a bunch of others that already got mentioned, and they're so much fun. I love it here. Really, I do. I love it here. It's just all my friends. It's a great place to be. You want to get started? Yeah. Dad, would you mind giving us a recap since it's been like a literal month since we played this game?
Sure. I suppose I can do that.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. Let's see, because a lot fucking happened.
Yeah.
Let's see, we started with Camael arriving in the Queen's chambers, with Juno and Leah onlooking. They hashed out the deal to help Cam store merchandise within the Fae realm in exchange for breaking this geas so that they could get the Queen unbound. Let's see. Cam did require the help of Juno and Leah to do a whole lot of big magic. And so they got to cast in that. Meanwhile, I took the boys out for their walkies. We were tracking down where Zara was using some of her jewelry that just happened to be in the bathroom in her apartment. I don't know, it certainly wasn't like we went into her room and took it or anything. But we got a vision of her in some kind of safe house, and she was talking about, adding things onto her tab, and she was ordering around some lackeys, but got to talking with whoever was giving her safe harbor, and we realized that it was our good buddy John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, aka Triple J, and so we started heading over there. Let's see, some more big magic that was successful, and followed the Queen's orders that no one was harmed in the casting of the magic. Cam was very much drained and even inadvertently created an ongoing telepathic link between himself and Leah, which was not ideal. Let's see. They got the Queen unbound, and they would be in touch with Cam later about the actual business, but obviously everyone had quite an evening, and they would figure that out later. Cam started to leave and assumed that Leah would follow, but the Queen stood up and basically laid claim to Leah instead, and, helped cover getting away from Cam. So we will see how that continues to play out. I'm skimming through these notes that I took, a month ago, or however long it was, and trying to remember what is important here. Cam was very shocked at Leah's refusal to join them, and basically flashed back through their whole childhood together, but that still wasn't enough. Let's see. Leah and Juno have some time together. Juno asks the Queen if it's going to be an issue to kill Zara, and gets essentially the go-ahead from the Queen, which is nice, because that could have complicated things. We get to Triple J's place of business, and realizing that I am persona non grata there, Sandy and Gus go in on their own, and they find the deskman there, and they tell him that they are trying to track me down. Little do they know that this is my good buddy, Mr. Chair Guy, and so he is obviously not inclined to let them know where I am. But they eventually get to talking about Zara as well, and trying to find where she is. The doorman eventually sends Sandy and Gus up to talk to Triple J. When he does so, he calls me and tells me that there were some guys looking for him. And so I tell him that they are on a training mission from me to try and track me down and also track down Zara. And so my good buddy Candy with an I tells me that Zara is on the 4th floor, and essentially will open the way to get us there. Let's see. More Juno and Leah stuff. There's been a group text going on this whole time. Leah asks if they need to have a conversation about their last conversation where Leah basically told Juno to fuck off. And that was after, everything had literally blown up and half of us were dying. So yeah, they need to chat. And Juno says, yeah, no, this isn't just a conversation to brush off, and it's gonna be a walk to get to where we are. So they have the conversation, and seems to finally get it into Leah's head that she can ask for help, and that we are her friends, and that we do care about her. And that it really sucks for Juno to love someone who doesn't love her back. What else? Leah shares that Cam probably had something to do with the jungle incident, since we know that he is connected to Gus's dagger in some capacity. And Leah does promise that she doesn't guarantee she's not going to do anything stupid again, but she'll at least tell Juno about the stupid ideas first. So progress. Dun, 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 dun. Sandy and Gus have their meeting with Triple J and offer up favors, Sandy in particular, to get the information about Zara. Triple J says, obviously it would be an issue if clients under his care had harm come to them, but he's not responsible for what happens to them on their way to his, safe houses. And so he also essentially gave us the go-ahead as long as we did not make a mess. We all finally meet up in the elevator up to the 4th floor to where Zara is waiting. She tries to fight back. It doesn't go well for her. As she is on death's door, the mother of all monsters tries to take over again, starts trying to talk to Sandy, but we go ahead and shut her up, and Zara is no more. We all head out to, clean up the mess. Well, Gus takes care of that, dropping Zara's body off in the jungle to be snack for David, since he didn't get that earlier. And let's see, I'm just trying to figure out the very end here, figuring out whether we would go to the magic concert or go to Sandy's club or where we would go, but I don't think we actually figured out. Oh no, it does look like we are heading to Sandy's place.
Excellent. Why don't we have our denouement right after all of that? Bloodied, beaten, but alive. I believe we all reconvene at Sandy's club. Gus, I think you're there first. I think you walked in on Chauncey doing his thing. Chauncey has run away, very embarrassed. However, for anyone that Chauncey is just dyeing his hat as Redcaps do, and didn't expect someone to just teleport into his room. Dad,
Chauncey was getting his tip
knock.
wet.
Not
RJ.
RJ. Jesus.
That's our child.
No, Jesus is not here.
That is our child.
There is no
RJ.
Jesus anymore.
That's our son.
Listen, the pre-stream chat needs to stay pre-stream.
Oh, pre-stream chat is wild. I swear to God, we're gonna start Patreon one day and people are gonna pay for this shit. Anyway,
Pre-stream chat is gonna be expensive though.
Yeah, I'll let you all eventually reconvene, I suppose, up in Sandy's office.
Sandy lets people in, and the place looks just like a basic like office that one would have in like a pretty much like someone took like maybe I want to say the equivalent like of a box seat of a theater box seat and gutted it out and turned it into the office. Like the place where the person would be sitting at the balcony looking out toward the theater is where his desk is at, but that's facing away from a window that looks out into the club itself, which is situated inside of an old like theater. There are like all these plushed walls. There's like tons of plush walls. There's a really expensive liquor cabinet full of different bottles of things. Gus will instantly recognize these are all bottles Sandy has stolen from the bar and said, yes, I will one day give them back to you. There is a fainting sofa, and there
A
is...
rather
yeah, it's very
sofa.
it's a fainting sofa, yeah. And there is like one of those old-timey radios also sitting in the room. And Sandy just silently sits at the table, reaches in underneath the desk, pulls out a bottle, opens it up, and doesn't say what it is, and just drinks from it slowly, kind of like giving a bit of a 1,000-yard stare.
Sandy, do you have a first aid kit?
Yes, first aid. Right.
Gus puts a hand on Sandy's shoulder. I'll get it.
Okay, thanks.
You sit.
Thank you.
Who's hurt? I can't remember. Besides me.
Literally everyone.
Everybody.
Even
is
even
anybody,
Leah
like-
with some self-inflicted wounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Juno is awkward, so is gonna get the first aid kit and just kind of start.
Leah, so I'm
Just going-
I'm
just
pretty
going
sure
around the
I'm
room.
dying right now. Nobody here is hurt more than me. Please start with me.
Is your foot okay?
You might have to cut it off.
I think it'll be okay. I think you're gonna want to get a tetanus shot though.
Okay.
I patch everybody up a little bit.
Yeah, with Juno's ministrations, everyone can go ahead and heal one from just a first aid.
Back to unharmed.
Yay!
I'm back to 2 harm. I did it.
Oh, man.
Max is still at 4.
Doesn't that mean Max is unstable because they're at 4?
No, with some of the magic healing, Max was
Ah.
stabilized with sort of the
Yeah.
transfer with Juno. So
Just kind of sit down like near Sandy's desk, and then we'll like just peel off whatever like flannel she's wearing, and her arms have got to be just like,
Gnarly.
since she was choking a bird for a long time.
Yeah,
That's
Gus
not a
will offer
euphemism.
to
no, it's not.
wrap Juno's arms since she probably can't do it herself.
No, she appreciates the help.
Okay.
So, that was a night, to put it lightly. I mean, I'd rather not do that again, to be honest. Rather next time have a fantastic night in, maybe listen to some music, or maybe watch a movie together, all of us. It's what I would rather do instead of that again. You can see that his hand is like visibly shaking.
I call that pretty successful, though, overall.
Wish it hadn't had to turn out like that.
Yeah. And how many of you owe favors to someone else, someone new tonight?
I'm at a
No,
net 0.
My problem's pretty taken care of.
Yeah, I'm doing much better. I'm at a net 0 favors owed, I think.
I'm Triple J Scotch, man, if that means anything.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. It could be that the person you thought all your entire life that you finally got away from turns around and still has their thumb on your back.
Yeah, do we need to talk about your mommy issues?
Yeah.
What? Is that not accurate to what's going on?
Just because it's accurate doesn't mean it's constructive to say.
It's not wrong that it's mommy issues. He leans back. The Mother of Monsters, as many of you know, is not just a title that demons and everyone give her. She's physically the mother of all monsters. Many monsters out there have been birthed from her. Because of that, every single demon out there has full right and access to work for her and be in her servitude, just as she has full access to possess any one of us. But the rule being is that the person must willingly accept that she is their mother, creating that initial bond. And when that happens, you're officially hers. I myself, I did what I could, and I earned my freedom from her, so she can't take me over anymore. I thought I was truly free, but turns out she still has some control over me, or just some control over my life. She's still involved with it and pulling strings. And now she's involved you, all of you. And that was the last thing I wanted to happen. I will be honest with you. I am very scared. I don't know what she will do. And I think I may just run away just to, so my problem won't be your problem anymore.
Well, I'm probably missing some things that happened. I know I was kind of off doing my own thing for a bit there. But it seems like her how do I put this delicately? Well, her fucking with us is gonna happen whether you're here or not, because she was still the one pulling the strings behind everything that was happening, right? Is that what I'm picking up here? Is that Zara and all this stuff was her doing?
She was tied in with Zara, yes.
So seems like that would have happened whether you were here or not.
Yeah, I think we've pretty sufficiently pissed her off.
Yep, and she did say her children are everywhere.
Regardless if you decide to run or not, she's still gonna fuck with us to get to you.
Well, then I'll ask you all a question. Will you help me?
Of course we will.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think it's time we gave this mommy some daddy issues.
Oh, I'm so tired.
No,
Yeah.
that's not an image I
And
need
And
in my head
listen,
right
Sandy,
now.
you're like a really good friend to like everyone here, but especially me. And because of that, we can discuss pay later. Taps him on the shoulder.
He looks at Leah's hand, looks up at Leah. First of all, Leah, I'm never paying you because you already owe me so much money to begin with.
Juno doesn't do it, but thinks really, really hard about stomping on Leah's foot.
things. I mean, it seems like I am just holding it with the interest of the dollar you owed me that you borrowed from me. I want to say about several years ago with regulated interest that came across it with monthly and weekly interest, yearly fees and rollovers. You now owe me.
Gus slides his calculator app in front of Sandy with a number.
Oh yes, you owe us. Oh yes, you owe us, myself and Gus, $300.
Okay.
Gus just punched in some random numbers.
Sensing Juno's intent has shifted across the room away from Juno, and and says, "Okay, so we'll just call it deducting what you owe me. We'll just call it an even 200 for the job." Gotcha.
Fine. Yes, even 200 for the job. Yes. And thank you, all of you.
Cool.
And
concert.
Oh,
Sorry.
right.
I
We do have
think
a
the
concert, yeah.
concert's probably over.
Damn it.
Are we getting paid for that?
Oh, hell yeah, we are.
Unclear, but
Oh, I did leave the kids there.
Didn't you also leave the wolf pack there?
Yes, those are
Same
the
thing.
Those are the youths that we left there.
Well, there's another show tomorrow, right?
2 more.
2 more shows.
Good morning.
Okay. Starts texting Jeff. Need more
Oh,
tickets.
you might
Max
as
will
well.
text Pam.
Leah, while you're texting Jeff, tell him that he's off the hook.
Oh yeah, problem solved.
Off the hook. And no, that I'm sure the concert night went great. Not about that. No, your concert was also off the hook, but you are also off the
Off
hook.
the chain, if you will.
Off the chain. Gotcha. I suffered a lot of blood loss tonight. Almost died. Cool. Talk later.
Jeff just you would gather maybe Jeff's a little busy, but sends back a lot of like sort of concerned emojis, like, you know, like sideways eyes and question marks, and then just says, "Glad you're okay. Talk later." Pam responds back. Max just, I mean, basically gives the all clear. Things went fine. Around the same time, Juno, you just get like a wall of texts from all of the young pack members
Whose names I cannot remember except for Nancy.
One of them was
The
named
one Wally
Dylan.
named.
And one was named Dylan also.
I think Juno has a group chat with all of them also.
Probably. It's just a wall of just, you know, like exclamation marks, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Wait, who was the one that didn't want to be there?
Give me a minute.
I think that was Dylan. I know one of them was named Dylan.
I know there was one who didn't want to be there, and Sandy offered to pay him.
Yeah, give me a little bit. Like, y'all can keep going as I'm scrolling through.
Yeah, just a wall of text of oh my god, like just
Goes
freaking
through,
out.
finds the selfies that they sent earlier, saves them.
Yeah. And then the one Chad is pretty sure it was Dylan too. That was just like
It could be Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You do eventually get one text in the thread from Dylan just saying like, all clear, things were good, went off without a hitch. So, yeah, seems like
Good job,
concert's
everybody.
good to go.
I may be able to get you in to see one of the other ones just to see it. So
You
I'm sure they'll be very grateful for your service.
your phone just if this were a cartoon, it explodes. I just with the sheer enthusiasm of the wolf pack.
The names I got for the wolf pack are Noah and Caleb.
There
Noah
we
was
go.
the unenthused one.
Noah.
No,
I think there is a Dylan. And there's definitely a Nancy.
Nancy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, Noah, when you get a minute, send me your Venmo.
Yeah. It's around midnight, y'all. And it's been a long day. Anything else you would like to do, or any conversations we would like to have before we move on to some downtime, friends.
Juno goes downstairs into wherever like things are stored and just pulls out like a case of water. Just carries it back upstairs, sets it down in the middle of the room.
Hands reaching in for the water.
I grabs like a bottle of water, cracks it open, drinks it.
I need to get Gwen out of the town.
I can help you with that. It's something I'd rather not do, but if it makes you happy and her safety is priority.
Is it safer for her to be far away, or is it safer for her to be here where we can keep an eye on her?
I'll reach out to Lada about a protection spell.
I can have a couple of the kids tailor.
A little weird for a bunch of grade schoolers to be hanging out around a construction site, but
They're older than that. Dylan's about to start college.
what?
Dylan's about to start
They're
college.
young adults. They're all adults. They're
Yeah.
just
I might be
Dylan's in-
confusing these to the kids that were in front of the bomb house.
Yes,
Those
yes,
are
you
Max's
are.
kids.
Those are Max's kids.
This
This is the
are
We all have a
Children.
lot of
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
okay?
A whole lot of youth.
Listen, I just care
Dylan
about
turned
you.
19 this month.
Oh, Sandy, we need to talk about Chauncey.
What's happened? What did Chauncey do?
He was in your office dipping his hat.
in the other room, muffled. It just goes, "Don't listen to him."
What? Chauncey? I'll have to talk to him later. He's getting at that age that he's been trying to experiment what his boundaries are.
I'm 475 years old.
Chauncey, we'll talk later, Chauncey. You
It's
see,
way
he's-
past his bedtime.
It is way past his bedtime. I think I need to reduce his screen time. Is what I need to do.
It's my iPad.
It's our iPads that I am letting you borrow. I think I've gone somewhere wrong with the child.
Maybe I'll get him his own iPad for Christmas.
Oh, that would be lovely. I think he would appreciate a gift from you. Yes.
We'd have to put up all the child locks on it again.
We will. I know one time I was scrolling through the iPads one day and I found a website in the search bar that said extra long beard. So who knows what that could be about.
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
really
know.
want to think about it.
Oh, I don't want to think about it either.
I think we should all get some sleep.
Oh, yes. There are plenty of beds here in the facility. This is my office, so he looks at everyone expectantly.
Right.
I'm gonna go home.
Go right ahead. Yes.
Oh. Hey, Sandy.
Hmm?
I know I didn't say anything before about confirming about things, but partners, right?
Of course. That will never end. And he holds a hand out to Gus and does a fairly intricate handshake with him.
This goes on for a full 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
Do a little kick shuffle and everything. As everyone is leaving though, he will stop Juno.
What's up?
I know I said that I was expecting everyone to leave, but I wouldn't mind if you stayed.
You wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind. And I'd rather not be alone tonight. that's okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
I wouldn't mind.
And he'll give her hand a squeeze. That's all you get. It's gonna be a slow burn, y'all.
Max is out in the truck waiting for Juno to
Juno
come
will
and-
text him.
You're not gonna make Dad like sit up all night. Oh, okay, good.
I'm gonna stay. Don't wait up.
Well, Leah, I guess, where do you want me to drop you?
Nearest U-Haul rental. If one's open 24 hours.
I mean, we can look, but we can also take care of that together tomorrow.
Yeah. I guess, can I just crash in Juno's room?
Yeah, I doubt she'll mind. Worst case, the garage has protection wards.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. It's just Cam does own the apartment that I'm staying in, so I probably shouldn't go back there.
Yeah, certainly not alone.
Yeah.
Well, I'll add it to the to-do list. Might need to wait until after the magic concerts.
That's fine. Yeah, it'll be busy. I don't have that much stuff anyway, so most of the furniture was rented.
That'll make it easy.
Cool. Do we need to stop for beer on the way back?
I've got enough back home, but good
Perf.
thinking.
Just full case of Michelob Ultra back at Max's.
Sure, I barely know beers.
That's
I know
the
that.
dad. That's a dad
That's
beer.
the dad beer, yeah.
100%.
That's the beer of dads who want you to think that they're actually buying nice beer.
That or natty lights. Yeah.
Wait, there are dads who buy Natty Lights and think it's good?
Yeah, surprisingly. It's a big
Thought it
upstate
was
New York thing.
Categorically the college beer. The bad college beer at this point.
You're gonna have to come with us below the Mason-Dixon line one day, my
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. East Coast, North and South. Oh boy. Natty Light, nothing but else.
$1 Schlitz. No. Anyway.
What?
Oh, my old karaoke bar. They would do Wednesday $1 Schlitz cans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where
my early
you-
20s.
Where they pay you $1 for every one you drink.
Yes, for every Schlitz that you drink. Yeah, exactly.
Might as well be.
It was pretty great. Yeah. I made money. It was awesome. No.
Before the night ends, Gus wakes up Gwen and gives her the "we need to talk."
Oh no. Do you want to play this out, or do you just want to?
He begins to explain the situation and what's going on, and essentially like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to one of my witch friends for a protection spell to keep you safe, but I want you to be on extra high alert until this thing blows over.
She can accept that. Do you go into any conversation of her leaving town, or just that she will be under some protection?
It's an option on the table.
Which she would categorically refuse.
Okay, yep, that sounds about right.
But she acquiesces to protection.
A tail, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
And gives you lots of snuggles.
Yay.
Because she can kind of sense you need them. So, yeah.
Yeah, Gus shows up like his shirt's completely like ripped open from where the bird hit him.
Yeah. She had some questions. I'm just guessing you lay it all out for her, so.
Yeah, I'm Moonlight.
Snuggers. Perfect. Anything else for the longest night ever? We good? Okay.
Y'all froze for like 15 seconds, 20 seconds on my end. I
Oh,
don't know
no.
if that happened.
No.
I don't know if the stream got that
Yeah, I
or
saw
what.
you two stutter, but I didn't notice how
I didn't see
long
anything
for.
that changed. Yeah.
But I caught the gist of all that.
Let us know in chat if things got a little wonky there, and yeah, we'll keep going though. We had some scenes. I had a Sandy and a Juno debriefing. Did we want to go any further, or do we feel like we covered that?
I think we covered it. Did we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll move on. Next couple of days, we do have the concerts for the next 2 evenings, but things go pretty smoothly. They're a huge hit. Jeff is a little in shock that he's good. He doesn't have to rush out of town. He seems to be okay. He does detail for you a little bit of a frantic conversation that he ended up having with his sister, who says she may want to meet with all of you. But perhaps at a later date to explain some things. But at the moment, she's just glad that all of you are safe, and so is her brother. We'll say the morning of the final concert. All of you, wherever you have slept from the night before, you all wake up fairly early to a knock on your door. Let's start with Max.
Well, Max is at home. Gosh, how early are we talking?
7:30 in the morning.
Max is probably still in his robe at that point. And so answers the door. It is held together enough, but just barely. And opens the door.
A little slice of dad bod. Ooh.
Hello?
Max, you see a tall, rather thin and gangly femme individual with a hat and uniform. Appears to be some sort of courier service. She looks bored and is carrying a package. A package for Max. Is that you?
It is. Yes.
Sign here, please.
Okay. Signs for it.
Thanks. Have a wonderful day or whatever. And she just turns and walks back to her bike.
All right, you too. How big is the package as he brings it inside?
Leah, how big's the package?
Oh, like, yay big? I'm trying to think. Last time I bought one of these. So yeah, about that big.
Wait, last time you bought one of these?
Yes.
Oh no.
I don't think a U-Haul fits in those dimensions.
You have a package, Max.
Does it say that it's from Leah, or is it like whatever company sent it?
It would be from whatever company sent it.
Okay.
Whatever this universe's equivalent to Amazon is.
Gosh. Then Max will probably just open it in the kitchen or the living room or wherever. Doesn't take it into the garage with all the safety measures.
Okay.
Both the pup, I can never remember the puppy's name. Was it
Tetsuya?
Tetsuya.
Yeah.
Tetsuya is definitely barking and sort of jumping around you. The cat is unimpressed, sitting in the cat tree. But you open your package. Leah, what's inside?
I think the first thing Max sees when he opens the box is a giant blown out version, very low resolution of we'll say Jeff's face. And as you open it up and unfold
This feels like a threat.
No, as you open it up and unfold it, take out his packaging. It is a grill cover. It is a magic themed grill cover with all of the boys on it. Just a big sparkly font that says magic across. And there's a note with it that says, I don't know, whoever processes this, use like a grill pun or something. Love, Leah.
And then like starts laying it out to try and get a better sense of it. Max is still contemplating it. He doesn't hate it. He's not sure if he's going to make use of it or not.
I will say, it's probably a nice grill. Like, it's probably good, like thick, like weather resistant grill cover. It's just very gaudy.
Tetsuya is just jumping all over it, rolling on it, getting really comfy.
All right, well, if I am going to use this, I'm going to have to wash it off. Come on, Tetsuya, let's go for walkies.
Oh, jumps off and just starts doing the dance for the walkies.
Yeah.
Sandy, you have a knock at your door at precisely 7:30 as well.
Fuck. You hear like several latches unlocking. Sandy opens the door. He's wearing an oversized flannel shirt. He's like, what do you want?
You see, and what the audience sees, is the exact same delivery driver.
Morning, Quentin. What do you want?
My name is Sally, but whatever.
Oh, it's you. No, you're not Quentin. What do you want? It's too early.
You have a package?
From who?
I don't know. I deliver them. Sign here.
Find a sign there. Pulls out some money, gives them a nice hefty tip. There you go.
And I'm not going to say no, but this is wholly not I do make a living wage.
I could take it back right now. I will take it back.
Immediately slips it into her uniform pocket, takes the signature, and just turns and have a wonderful day, and walks back down the stairs.
Okay. Shuffles back inside, sits down, and I got the package. Don't know what it is. Let's see here.
Loud snoring in the background.
As you open it, you're hit by a very familiar scent, as inside is a large, plushy. It looks like it's like a fish, but the outline is like a skeleton, and it's a catnip toy. Just a big
his
catnip
eyes
plushie.
Widen as he you see him just sitting at the desk looking like this. He just goes, "Fuck." He takes the toy, puts it in the drawer. He just looks inside for any kind of note. Like this is like super illegal contraband. Where he takes the cat toy back out, pops open a knife, cuts it open. Oh yes, puts it away.
Inside.
Okay, definitely pure. Definitely pure.
Pure. This is pure.
Inside is a note that just says, "If you need more, I know a guy." Love, Leah.
Why is this so funny? Oh my gosh.
Shortly after this, Sandy, you hear another knock at the door.
He looks at the catnip toy. He heads over to the door, opens it. Yes?
Is the exact same delivery driver. Is there a Juno here?
Oh. Yes, she is here. I can sign for her.
Fine, whatever. Here.
Takes it, signs for it, closes the door this time.
Have a wonderful day.
Click.
Is sort of muffled through the door.
Before he takes it, just like does a little check, goes.
Does not smell like catnip. This one's much heavier.
He heads over, and he sits on the edge of the bed, gives Juno a little light shake. Juno, wake up.
What?
We have a package. Well, you have a package from Leah. It's very heavy.
Okay. Why didn't you send it to the house?
I am surprised.
You actually
she-
see the address is for Max's.
It was sent here. She knew that you were here.
How do you know it's from Leah?
Well, because I received another package not too long ago from Leah.
And it wasn't like a glitter bomb. Or a
He
dildo?
runs over to his desk and checks the toy, gives it a shake to make sure it's not a glitter bomb waiting to explode.
No, it's not a glitter bomb.
No, it's not a glitter bomb. It's an actual gift that she put some efforts into, it feels
Is it
like.
a dildo?
No, it's not a dildo. Actually, she gave me drugs.
Oh, okay. Takes out her pocket knife.
Cut it open. You take out. Sid, I had another. I'm going to deviating slightly from what I sent you because I had an idea.
Oh, no.
To
Great. Do
this.
it.
It is a very weighty garment inside. It is it's a thunder jacket. But like it's like a human jacket that would fit like a human body.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
I imagine they started making them for werewolves after the crossing.
Okay, but I really want a human-sized thunder jacket.
Right.
Oh.
I am Googling what these are.
It's like a compression kind of jacket that you put on your dog if they have anxiety during like storms and stuff.
What did she give you?
It's one of those like just hold it up.
Oh, those thunder jackets. Is that the new one? Does it have the insulated lining?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really nice of her. But did she leave you a note? She left me a note, and
Oh, and look.
Yours just says bow chicka wow wow. Lovely.
No.
Got it. Well, it was very thoughtful of her. Perhaps we should thank her later.
Yeah.
Yes. It doesn't feel weird that she sent a gift without, there's a prank involved with it, right?
I think this is her way of expressing that she feels bad about what happened. Or maybe she's done something else that we don't know about yet, and this is the sort of ask forgiveness rather than permission.
It's 50-50.
Who knows?
This does feel about a little bit of column A, column B. Well, I'm just going to lean to it and accept it and suffer whatever prank she has later on. Probably something like a pie in the face. I don't know. Well, I'm going back to bed. And he runs over to the desk, gives the catnip toy a good old sniff. Yes, that's it. And he closes the desk and goes back to bed.
Excellent. Gus.
Sup?
You open your eyes. And everything around you is darkness. You take a moment to try and figure out if you're awake, and maybe the room is just really, really dark, like maybe it's like 2 a.m. And it almost, there's a bit of almost a delay for you to look down at your hands before they appear in front of you. And slowly but surely you begin to recognize that you're not awake, but you're not really dreaming either. And in that same way, the darkness, almost on a delay, begins to open up into a large, massive, gargantuan chamber. And slowly floating down from the unimaginable height of this chamber is a massive, nightmarish creature of limbs and tentacles and eyes, just floating down from above to settle in front of you.
I take it I'm early then.
The creature says, "Well, you did call this meeting. I normally don't take emergency visits. I much rather take my appointments downtown.
Yeah,
However, you said this was important. So, Augustus, how are you feeling today?"
a lot of things have happened over the last couple of days, Doc. And he will sit in midair, and I guess one of those like reclining chairs appears.
Again, sort of on that same delay as he thinks about it, just sort of the old-fashioned, reclining, fainting sofa appears for him to sit on.
So, the mother of one of my best friends has come back into his life, and it's not really a good look. It's kind of put a lot of us in danger, and, well, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit stressed out.
I can feel that emanating from your mind. Would you like to go through some of our relaxation exercises?
No, I think I just need to get a few things off my chest, that's all.
This is your time. This is your space. Where would you like to begin?
I'm still trying to parse out things about why I survived. Sandy, the friend I was talking about earlier, he almost died a few nights ago, and I thought it was gonna be one of those, well, here I am, the lone survivor sort of things again.
How have you been dealing with your guilt in regard to your survival?
Not healthy, I can tell you that much.
We've had this discussion. Your feelings are valid, however.
I, officially quit smoking.
Good. Now that you are, again, inhabiting a living body, you should take care of it.
And,
Is there any more word on, well, quite frankly, how in all that is unholy that you are alive again?
No. I'm supposed to meet up with Max to brainstorm some things.
You have mentioned this Max a couple of times.
Yeah, he, took in a punk kid like me with, when his son found me bleeding out by a bar. Say he's the closest thing to a father figure I got.
At this point, the creature seems to sort of settle, and like two of its, octopus-like limbs sort of cross.
I just want to do right by him, and by Juno, by everyone. Still trying to figure out how to do that, though.
Do try to think on this guilt and this feeling that you must earn your love and affection from those who care for you.
All right. Hey, Doc, can you prescribe something to me for, sleep aid? I've been telling people that I've been forgetting to go to bed, but, it's mostly just nightmares at this point.
The usual, then.
Gus will nod his head.
We may end our session there, then, and we can consider this payment for this session as well. Next time, however, please make an appointment with Margaret.
Will do, Doc.
And two of the appendages will reach impossibly forward toward both sides of your head, Gus, as the creature you know simply as Doc. Somehow, you're not entirely sure how, removes the nightmares from your mind. And you fall into a deep, restful sleep. Until you awake to a knock at your door.
Fuck! Looks over to Gwen, who probably has not moved yet.
In fact, it is 7:30 precisely, and Gwen's alarm clock is going off. And you hear the knock at your door.
He'll slap it, shake her a little bit, and head to the door, wearing a regular size flannel.
Straight up Porky Pigging it.
Yep.
It's Pooh Bear.
No, it's Pooh Bear when it's a T-shirt, Porky Pig when it's a button-up.
Oh, you right.
That's
Okay,
fair, that's fair,
yeah, that's fair.
We got to delineate. Yeah, absolutely. Same deal. Same delivery person. Same time.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, you've got a package.
Yep. Thanks. Still on for Monday?
Of course.
Signs
Lot
for
is
it.
coming.
Of course.
Great.
See you then.
What's in this package, Leah?
It's an unmarked package sent to Gus. Bomb, bomb, bomb!
And this one is the glitter bomb. No. No.
In this one is the dildo?
No. Damn, I should have sent more dildos to y'all.
Shut up.
Everest box retcon. Everest box also had a dildo in it.
That's just what Juno assumes Leah sends people in the mail.
No. You open the box, and inside is a very old bottle of scotch. Very familiar looking bottle of scotch. However, the bottle is empty. And it has been converted into a very nice lamp.
Gus walks over to the counter, puts the bottle down, takes the plug, and just plugs it into the wall and... Fuck, no bulbs. Is there a note that comes with it?
Yeah, Gwen pulls some out from the linen closet.
There's not a note with this one, but there is a a nice like gift card to a wine of the month club for Gus from Leah.
Actually appreciate that. Huh. Text Juno, hey, did you get something weird recently?
Juno texts back, is this another sex joke? Because I already heard one from Leah this morning.
Takes a photo of the lamp, sends it to Juno. Leah sent me this.
Oh. Yeah, she sent me a jacket. And she sent Sandy something.
Sandy's right next to Juno going... It's like I'm saying is that if the hot dogs really come in packs of 8, but the buns come in pack of 16, why do burger buns come in pack of 8? Are they telling us that we're supposed to use the burger buns for the hot dog buns? Oh my goodness, I am just seeing through time right now. Is this what Leah goes through? This is
I think
definitely
it
what
was
Leah
drugs.
goes through.
And he's not sharing, question mark?
Based on the smell, I don't get the impression they are drugs that we would like.
There's a gif of someone sighing.
I know.
Sandy's now in the back. Sandy's already gone into the background. Do you want pancakes? I can make us pancakes.
You don't have to make actually maybe
Pancakes.
I'll just order us something. Let's
Okay,
not turn the stove on.
Okay, I won't turn the stove on.
Thank you.
Coffee? You want coffee?
Juno just gets a text that says, I'll see you later.
Maybe some
Kind of
coffee.
busy, sorry.
Oh, there's the
Thumbs
red
up.
dot again. The red dot is back, and he wanders off.
Leah gets a text from Gus.
Yes.
Hey, thanks. That was really appreciated.
Text back. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Ends the conversation there.
Just a heart emoji.
Anything else for gifts, Leah? Is that it?
No, I think that's it. Leah bought a few
Okay.
things for herself too, but we don't have to get into that.
That's where all the dildos went.
That's where all the dildos went.
Hey!
Give
This
her
was
ass.
just
There it
this
is.
was just a late night shopping spree from.
Of course, of course.
I think there's just
We've all
one
done
last aside between Gus and Gwen, and it's like, is this what it feels like for a dad to get like a macaroni picture?
I've never been a dad, so
I mean, neither have I, but you know, it's never too late to try.
the
No,
two
too
of you
early?
are
Okay.
the two of you have a lovely morning.
Make some coffee.
I did have next up, I believe Max had a conversation he wanted to have with Augustifer.
Yeah, I imagine this would take place probably after the concerts are done. So if there's other
We can do
stuff
some
people
timey.
wanna do.
We can do some timey-wimey. That's fine.
Okay. So Max would have asked, or I forget. Max is holding on to the dagger at this point still.
Gus has the dagger.
Yeah.
Gus isn't letting anyone hold on to the dagger.
I thought we took it away from him when he was gonna go all stabby on someone at some point.
I used the butt end of it to knock bird lady
Zara.
Zara in the face.
Okay. So, yeah, just
I think we
What-
convinced him to put it away. I don't think we took it
Gotcha.
from him.
okay. Yeah. But Max would ask Gus to come to the house, the workshop, and to bring the knife. And I think Wood kind of, whether that was a text or a phone call, is like, I think we need to have a discussion and figure some shit out about this.
Gus shows up with a small parcel in hand, walks over to a bench, plops it down. It's a knife block full of Ginsu knives. You said to bring the knife. I didn't know. Steak? Chef?
I mean, I could probably about time I sharpen up my knives, but no, that's I meant the dagger.
Reaches behind his back, pulls out of the sheath. You're not gonna do anything weird, are you?
Well, so that's the thing. I'm not gonna touch it again without your permission.
Gus, as
But-
soon as you take the dagger out of its sheath, you both hear outside the workshop door.
Sorry, one moment, and Max will go over to the table and press a button, and like one of those things that's like the tennis ball shoots out of it, and Tetsuya can fetch it and put it back into the machine, and so that will start going on like the hallway outside the garage.
You have a bit of a reprieve, but after a moment, it can.
What's going on with Tetsu?
Well, so that's part of my theory. You know how we found Tetsu in a box that was weird and cold, just like the amulet, and I guess like would Max have been told at any point the Queen's ring also gave off the weird coldness, or has Leah not told anyone about that yet? Or did Juno have it at one point?
Was Leah the only one with that
Very-
information?
Who has touched
Leah
the
was
cold
the only-
potato?
Yeah.
I had
believe
it
was just-
extremely briefly, but
Yeah,
I
don't know.
think it was.
everyone-
I think it
I
was
think-
in a moment of
Yeah.
adrenaline.
I think
Yeah.
everyone has touched the ring at one point, I think, at this point.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but it only got
Ex-
cold
Gus, yeah.
Yeah, it only
during that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one won't be in consideration here, but the knife, the amulet, and Tetsu's box all give off the same weird effect. And so, it's real weird that these artifacts keep showing up on our laps. So I think we need to figure out what's going on with them and figure out if we need to either complete the set or make sure, we don't accidentally summon Exudia, the not allowed one. What's it called? I don't remember those cartoons that they used to watch.
Exodia, the forbidden one?
Sure, whatever.
No, no one's been able to ever summon him before. That's the thing about my deck, my grandpa's deck, Kaiba. It has no weak monsters. It does have Exodia.
You all are
Classic.
having to shout at this point because the scratching and the barking has not stopped.
Jeez.
Okay, let's just let him in and open up the garage. And so hits a button to open the garage door and goes to the door into the house and opens it.
Tetsuya beelines as soon as the door is open to Gus and just starts jumping all over him.
Hey, holding something sharp and dangerous. Pick up Tetsu under one arm. We'll probably put the dagger down on the workbench.
Just slobbers and snuggles.
Okay, that's gonna make this a little bit trickier, but yeah. What do you know about the dagger?
It was owned by an angel at one point. Said angel killed me. That's it.
And so how did it come into your possession? It was, I guess, stuck in your corpse, or?
Well, according to the rules as written for Urban Shadows, specters spawn with anything they have on their persons. I don't know, Max, this is all weird to me, and I've been through some weird shit.
Yeah, well, this is us trying to de-weird it as much as we can.
Could you make like a sensor? Something that looks for fluctuations in temperatures? Maybe there's more of these things out there.
Probably. Means I am gonna have to tinker with the knife and the... I guess we probably still have the box that Tetsuya was in the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So I can start working on those. The mad scientist in me wants to put the dagger in the box.
No. Hell no. If this was a democracy, I believe everyone would say no here, except for Leah.
So that's why that is only going to be the next course of action once we have, tested everything else out and seen what's going on.
Right. Do what you need to do, just don't shove anything weird onto the knife. I don't know if it's gonna flip me back to ghost mode or turn me into a potted plant.
Yeah, I should probably make sure.
Stop reading my notes.
Well, as long as it turns you into a potted plant, it doesn't also drop you 20,000 feet in the air next to a sperm whale. I think we're okay.
We consume far different media. Gus will start walking out of the garage, scratching Tetsu under the chin.
Tetsu has literally fallen asleep in your arms.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, Gus?
You got this. I trust you.
Thank you. There's still some bacon on the stove if you want any.
Oh shit. Gus will munch down on some bacon as he puts Tetsu in the dog bed, then head to the bar to work.
Okay. Are we going to be getting into some mad science through this downtime period? Is that what I'm gathering?
Probably. Because let's see, I have the equivalent of the expert's workshop, or the Haven with the workshop feature. Have space for building and repairing guns, cars, and other gadgets. Work out with the keeper how long any repair or construction will take, and if you need extra supplies or help. So using that and, you know, if we have to, some magic to figure out what the hey is going on here.
Excellent. I'm gonna say we are gonna go ahead and take our break as we begin to do some science. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us so far. We got a couple more fun downtime scenes for you, and I don't know, maybe we figure out what's going on here with all this magic shit. Please stick around while we take a break, refresh ourselves, bio breaks, get an extra drink, have a snack, stretch. Dad, any suggestions for things we should do on our break?
Figure out how you can read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy if you haven't.
I have the entire series on audiobook, read by Douglas Adams himself.
Nice.
It's spectacular. So yeah, you can borrow it from me. Hey! Thanks so much, everybody. Stick around, quick break, and we will see you for more shenanigans shortly. And welcome back, Internet. Thank you for hanging out with us as we took our break. I have a Hot Pocket. I have another Dr. Pepper. I have Bliss. Hope you took that time as well. I'm a simple gal with simple needs. Anyway, also I'm a trash person. But we're gonna jump back in. There's a Stella in the chat. What's up, Stella? While Max and intermittently, I would assume Gus do some magic, which we'll be jumping back and forth to soon. I believe that Juno, you had a proposition for Leah.
Has Leah been staying with Juno and Max?
I think until she remedies her housing situation, yes, probably.
Okay.
I
Do
imagine.
let me know when she goes back to her apartment.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess in the timeline of this, maybe is staying with them for the next couple of days while the concerts are finishing up, goes to the concert with the Queen, all that sort of stuff, and then maybe is planning on like a couple days later going with Max, or at least using Max's truck to load up all of her stuff and move out. So maybe this happens between then?
Yeah. So
Okay. So before that. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Juno has like gone out to run some errands and comes back, puts groceries away, does all the stuff that she's just changed a couple light bulbs, the regular things that she was doing. And then she brings a like shopping bag right from a store, like a boutique nearby, in, and just kind of looks at Leah and then just hands it to her.
Do you need me to help put groceries away?
No, I did that.
Oh, what's this?
It's for you.
Oh. Opens it.
It's an article of clothing. It's a Juno knows Leo's size at this point, but in Leo's size, it is this real slinky like bodycon dress, very short, that has this like, it's like hot pink and then has this like black blocks on either side.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I feel like there's a follow-up to this.
We're going out tonight.
Are we going clubbing?
Kind of.
Oh.
It's a surprise.
Kind of as in something similar, or kind of as in you're making a pun and we're gonna go golfing or something? Because I need to know.
I would not buy you that to go.
Okay, just
I don't play golf.
Just to sound like something Max would do, and you are.
No,
you do
it
live
just
with Max.
this new place opened up recently, and I think you'll really like it. And you promised that next time we did something I could pick and you wouldn't make fun of me.
I did promise that. Okay. Yeah. I don't have any plans or anywhere to be, so sure.
Now you do.
Now I do. What time do I need to be ready?
I don't know, I guess whenever.
Oh, I'll just get ready right now.
Well, it's like 2 p.m.
Well, I have no idea what we're doing, so I don't know if we should, if I should,
Okay.
if that's normal or not.
Get ready by like 7, and then we'll have dinner, and then we'll go.
Okay. And I should wear this?
I mean, if you want. I just saw it, and I thought maybe you'd like it.
Is wearing this going to be appropriate for whatever we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, then I will wear this.
I assumed you had shoes that would go with it.
Oh. Yeah. Here? Ugh.
Leah seems like the type that just like keeps a pair or two of heels in a giant bag. Is that just me?
There's no way she hasn't left shit in
Yeah,
Juno's
there's
room.
probably a lot. Do you still have my stuff? I'll go check your closet.
Juno has just sectioned off a bit of her closet, and it's just Leah's stuff.
Yeah, I imagine there have been
She's
plenty
left.
of times where they've gotten just completely shit-faced, and Leah has left her heels here, and
Yeah. And spent the night, gone home in some of Juno's like sweatpants.
yeah. Lovely.
Leah, you find like 5 pairs of shoes. Like,
Okay.
oh, that's where those are.
Yeah.
Juno's gotten one of those hanging things with the cubbies you can put shoes in, and
Yeah.
just put all Leah's shoes in it.
I thought I lost these. Yes, I do have a pair.
Okay, great.
Well, Leah will do something for the next 4 hours and then get ready.
I'm going to the gym.
Aw.
Do you want to come?
No.
Okay.
Well, Smash Cut too. You know, Juno does like her full like crazy buffed out workout routine.
Well, Leah is like watching TV, like hanging
Yeah,
off the edge
exactly.
of the bed.
Max wanders
Back
in
and
at
forth,
some
but
point
both
and
like
asks
really
for-
high powered workout music.
There's like
Max
one
asks for an
point.
explanation of the K drama or whatever it is.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like one point you see Sandy as a cat like sits on like Leah's face, like in mid nap.
Leah pulls a laser pointer from her pocket and starts shining it on the wall across the room.
Sandy shoots up and flails on Leah's face and runs off after the laser pointer.
But again, there's no sound. It's just the high power, like whatever,
Yeah.
like real hardcore workout music that Juno's listening to.
I love
at the
it.
gym. And eventually, do y'all get ready together?
No, because Juno wants it to be a surprise.
Okay. Well, Leah sluts up in private and is ready to go.
Love it. Leah, well, we know what Leah's wearing.
Yes.
So, the big reveal, what is Juno wearing?
The smallest black dress you've ever seen. Extremely tall, like platform heels, kind of like little booties, you know.
Yeah.
Open heel.
Leah
Same
makes-
jewelry. Hair is just in like a high ponytail, but
Leah makes like an inhuman noise of happiness and like jumps up and down a bit and says, Skank, you look awesome. What are we doing? What club are we going to?
I'll show you. Does this really look okay? Because I feel silly.
Yes. Looks more than okay. You should send a picture to Sandy. It will be jealous.
No, you
Sandy
have to take
is
it.
asleep as a cat on the couch.
Okay,
It's like
take my
this-
picture.
Takes a bunch of pictures. Send them to Sandy.
You send them to Sandy. Sandy's phone, which is sitting on the arm of the couch while he is sleeping, pings a couple times.
Sandy knocks it over, looks at it, sends the eyes emoji several times, and then that's it. Goes back to sleep.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. You're headed downtown. Do you get a ride from Dad, or do you
No.
grab
Get a lift or something, or whatever
Yeah.
whatever the magical equivalent of a lift is in this carless world.
perfect?
We
It's
take
lift,
the
but it's
train.
spelled with lift, but just spelled with LIFT. That's all.
I guess just a train. That we take that.
You get lucky; the train doesn't somehow go on to a tunnel that didn't exist until tonight. It's on schedule. And you arrive. Leah, as much as you are, I would assume Leah is out and about pretty frequently. You guys head to like the middle of like the central nightlife district of Concord, and Juno sort of pulls Leah off to the side. Looks like there's like a pretty nice, like sort of low-key like cocktail bar, but off to the side is a staircase that goes down.
It is taking
This is it.
so much self-control for me not to read your mind right now.
Don't. It'll be more fun if you don't.
I'm really trying not to. Are we here? Is this it?
Downstairs.
Okay.
As you step further down, the sort of the noise of, the restaurants and the bars and, like the 2 nightclubs down the street seem to die away until all you hear is a very, very just sort of almost like spa background music. And you enter into sort of like an entry corridor, very soothing, beige taupe walls, and what looks like a coat check area, and then a sort of check-in desk, where you see a young woman dressed pretty similarly to the two of you, but all black, and wearing a rather pretty, almost like a tiara, like a little circlet thing. Looks like it's made of some sort of like gold color material, but with several what look like little gemstones. One at the center, and then to the sides and back of her head. And there's just a short line, and once you both approach, she says, "Hello, welcome to Corked, not your Coven Leaders nightclub. Were you wanting the full experience, or were we just going in all natural this evening?"
The full experience.
Wonderful. She reaches under the counter and pulls out what looks like just an array of these circlets that look pretty similar to the one she's wearing, but in a lot of different colors. Whatever you'd like. They'll all do the same, just whatever you'd prefer to match to your outfit.
You want me to go for? Okay. Just picks up one that matches like a pink or a purple or something, whatever.
Oh, there's pink, there's purple, there's every possible color you could want. So whatever you'd like.
Grabs purple one.
Juno picks out like a black, like obsidian.
It's amethyst.
If you're wanting to put them on, she'll assist. You put them around, and then she goes and sort of places a thumb on each of the jewel points, and you feel like a slight tingle, slight little pressure almost, as each sort of adhere to the sides of your head. And then you both receive this sort of euphoric rush as these circlets activate.
Leo's in the middle saying, "Is this an ayahuasca thing?" And then like,
it's momentary, like a moment, and then things seem to go back to normal. Oh, I'm sorry, I should mention, if you haven't been with us before, there is a slight sensation as they activate. So here at Corked, we're not only the most exclusive champagne bar in town, but we also offer a full range of sense experiences, whether that would be at the full height of all natural or utilizing our circlets here. So you may turn both your auditory as well as your light experiences up or down to your preferences.
okay.
There's not really like it's more,
You just gotta kind of think about it.
yeah,
Okay.
you'll see.
All right, cool. Now, is there a disclaimer? I'm a telepath, so I just need to make sure it's not gonna like weird anything out.
She cocks her head for a moment. No, I don't think we've had anything like that before.
Cool. Just making sure.
Of course. You did walk. I should mention you did walk by that wall of just like beyond this point is the legalese, no
Yeah.
responsible, blah blah blah. So yeah, you're covered. Wonderful. Bottle
thank-
service this evening.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, Alicia will take you to a table, and please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as soon as you exit sort of this alcove and go toward what appears to be the main door, you quickly realize as the door is opened, a mix of really good soundproofing plus magic has completely deadened the massive noise coming from the interior of this bar. This puts the mound to shame. This is an extravaganza of lights, lasers, thumping dance club beats. But as soon as perhaps more Juno than Leah, you go, wow, this is bright, this is loud, this is a little much. The intensity of the lights, the intensity of the music calms slightly to whatever your preference may be.
So, you ever been to a silent disco?
Leah, as soon as Juno begins to speak, you feel a very strange and see a very strange phenomenon as every word that she says is subtly subtitled right below her face.
No, I've heard about them. It just always seemed to defeat the purpose to me, but yeah.
Well, this is that, but way more personalized.
This is cool. So, like, I can so we don't have to. This is really cool. Where'd you find this place?
I have to wander the city a lot. It just opened a couple months ago. But I thought it would be nice. Because, I mean, you like clubbing and parties and stuff. And sometimes the music and stuff gets a little overwhelming. And so I can just turn it down.
I wish we had found something like this sooner. You realize now I'm going to be trying to take you out here like every night.
I know. But I thought you would like it.
I love this. This is amazing. Let's go get fucked up.
Yeah.
You are escorted by one of the serving staff to a table. It appears everyone gets a goddamn table because we're adults and sometimes we want to sit our asses down. Which
Please.
Corked also appreciates. So there, again, magically, appears to be a table for every party here. And you are brought a menu for... Goddamn, there's a lot of champagne. They have, beer and other things too, but champagne seems to be their deal.
Let me get the first bottle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Just starts trying champagne. I think at some point Leah is gonna try out the full experience and see what happens if just like everything up and go dancing and just like completely just going nuts.
When you do that, it essentially deactivates momentarily, and this is the loudest, the brightest, the most sensory overload of experiences possible. If you sort of fuck around with, your your frequencies here, you do find it possible to completely mute all sound, as well as completely cut off all flashing lights. But there's almost this like synesthesia experience of you still feel the music and you can still feel the lights in a strange way, but they're completely muted.
And
also, you've had a couple of bottles of champagne at this point, so maybe it's just that.
At some point, maybe after a couple bottles in, assuming Leah's like Juno will dance with Leah and all that.
Yeah.
When they get tired and like sit down for a while.
When Leah gets tired.
It takes yeah. Leah's more gonna get tired before Juno does. Leah has a lot more club endurance than she has for anything else, but even still, I'll say, I feel like I should have thought about something like this like a long time ago, instead of forcing you just to come to the places I wanted to go.
I mean, you didn't force me. If I didn't want to go, I wouldn't go.
Still.
I just have different kinds of limits than you do, I think.
Yeah. Like, your pain tolerance is clearly at least moderately above my own.
I am still wearing these shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, my foot's still sore. Leah has kicked off her shoes at this point. I imagine has a bad scar on the top of her foot. But I wanted to mention that, like, I totally, like, agree with what you said the other day. Like, I don't tend to think about what other people might want out of a situation as much as I think about what I want out of a situation. So, like, I am sorry about that.
Thanks.
And I'm happy to do things that you want to do too, even if it's not like clubbing and stuff. But this is a good middle ground, I think.
I thought so.
Are we cool?
I think so.
Not still mad at me for kidnapping a boy car?
I don't really get mad, Leah. Except in very specific circumstances.
When you seemed very mad when you were yelling at me the other day.
It was way more than that.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
I don't regret what I said.
And I don't want you to. I think some of it was warranted.
No offense, but sometimes the only way to get you to listen is to be louder than you.
Fair. Fair. Well, as long as if that's everything and we're cool now. I mean, you know my situation a little bit better now than you did before, so.
I'm just saying it'll save us a lot of trouble if you just tell me stuff.
Well, I promise to tell you stuff, if not before I do it, immediately after.
I can live with that.
So how was your night with Sandy?
Which one? Hey, what kind of champagne do you want to try next?
You pick.
You're just gonna stare at me until I tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe after another bottle of champagne.
Okay.
I had another idea.
Which is?
Not tonight. Because we're doing champagne. But another night. You ever done mushrooms?
Which kind?
Don't worry about it. I know a guy.
That's my... Okay, yeah. That sounds awesome. I say we have a movie night, do some mushrooms, and see if we can get Max to do some too.
Yeah.
Smash cut. The guy is Max. He has like a grow lab.
It's Max.
Now,
It's
in
Max's
this
side hustle.
world, doing shrooms also means something different when you have like red caps and fungi people.
Well, not the sentient one.
Do some shrooms, then do some shrooms.
What? He's a fun guy. Give him a chance.
You're all fired.
Deleted all of one.
Well, okay, bye.
Just rolls away.
Deleted all.
There he goes. Anyway, it was just a thought I had.
I'm down. Have you ever tried? No, I'm not even gonna. You wouldn't want to do that. No, we'll stick with mushrooms.
You know what? Ask. I mean, you can ask.
Have you ever tried pixie dust? It's like cocaine.
Once.
Really?
I had a panic attack for like 2 straight days.
Yeah, it's kind of what. That's where my thought went. Yeah. let's stick with the mushrooms. But first, more champagne. Gets another bottle.
Can we
My
do a
decision.
rosé?
Absolutely.
They ask you from what region. Yeah, it's ridiculous because you don't even just have like your regular wines. You have like Fae wine. You have just y'all.
They all come from the Champagne region of France, but different dimensions.
Exactly.
So they are all.
They are
actual
all.
champagne.
They're all
Actually
technically champagne.
Yes. Anything
This
else
club
for
is
this?
the best idea I've ever had.
I don't have anything else.
Who is me messaging Sid going, what about silent disco?
And it exploded from there.
And then 20 minutes of us trying to name one.
Yeah, like what do we?
What was the
name it?
full name? Corked.
It's just, corked is
Corked.
its name. It's
Okay.
just the corked.
Because
but she's-
champagne and also is quiet.
the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she called it not your coven leaders nightclub. That was just
Okay.
sort of their tagline.
Okay. Cool. I don't have any. I imagine more now that they had that heart to heart. It's just more drinking and dancing for the rest of the night until.
I'm
they-
just debating whether or not they like drunk call anybody.
Prank call
That would be
Chauncey.
a Leah. That would be a Leah thing.
You know what? As much as Leah would normally push for Juno to do that, I don't think that Leah does because doesn't want to give Juno any more anxiety about calling somebody late. So wants tonight to just be a fun night with no regrets.
Yay.
So I imagine they just send a picture of the two of them having a lot of fun to the group.
No.
Heart emojis, heart emojis.
Sandy wakes up. He's been asleep this entire time. Heart emoji. Goes back to sleep.
Yeah, Sandy's recouping. I think y'all are recouping quite a bit.
As is
But
needed.
yeah.
Then he rolls over, grabs the catnip toy that Leah gave him, does the kick, then goes back to sleep.
And now Leah gets to recharge some of her social batteries.
Yeah. I love it.
A true fantasy world for me. Recharging batteries by going party.
I'm just really proud of my idea.
It was a really good idea. I was very excited. I love this place now, and y'all are going to be going here all the time.
I mean, Sid did a lot of it, but
It was your idea. It was a very good idea.
It was very good.
a club Juno can go to because she can turn it off if she's tired.
Exactly.
That's my dream.
If only. God, if only.
And you can not only hear each other, but if you don't want to hear each other, you can read what each other is saying through the closed
I wish this
captioning
place
part.
was real. I so wish this place was real.
TM.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll make it happen one day, y'all. We will.
A silent disco that also provides captioning devices.
Yeah.
Which are a thing, like live theaters have.
Should be. Yeah.
Mhm.
This should be a thing.
Nobody
I love
steal
silent
my
disco.
idea.
We're gonna be working with the Google Lens technology. It'll be great. All right.
Actually,
I know. I've been thinking
No, it
about
really
it all
can
day
work.
since
It really can work.
Since
No.
Abby brought this up, I was
You're-
like,
you- no,
wait
you're
a minute,
100%
this
right.
is all magic, but for real, technology could probably
No,
make this
you
happen.
essentially have headphones with a microphone attached
That's
to
all
it.
it
Have
is, yeah.
that paired with a screen that
Yeah.
is also a
Yeah,
transcriber.
That's all it
Live
is. It's
capture.
just smart. It's just smart. It's
Yes.
just smart glass technology. That's all it is. Yeah. It would just be really expensive to have a club that does that. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And warranty and stuff. Everything. Not like I did everything.
Hey Bezos.
Oh no, we got the sound engineer thinking about it. Oh shit.
I know we've
Now
had
we're really
words
gonna make
before,
this happen.
Jeff.
But Jeff, come on. We maybe sort of kind of not really forgive, all your other shit.
I don't, but you could make money off of this. Give me your money for the world's most accessible club.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. We'll wait for Max to return to go do some smash cuts on some science. But in the meantime, oh, there he is. I thought you were in the bathroom. You're just still committed to the bit. I love it. That's amazing.
Bit to the bit.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, Leah, real quick. Eventually, you wanted to return to your apartment, yeah?
Yeah, at the very least to pick up all our stuff.
Okay. Who do you bring with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's Max's car, so whether Max wants to come or not, and then
I mean, Max is going to be there if it's his car.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I don't know where else Leo would get a truck or something to.
Yeah. So it's just a question of who else in the group comes along on this excursion.
Well, Juno...
There are moving companies, but they really do just consist of like actual giants who also have giant steeds of some kind. Some are like giant turtles that you can just put all your stuff on top of. The streets aren't crowded with vehicles, but they get crowded with very oversized creatures, around, the 30th of every month, so.
Yeah, I mean, so would ask Max for help with his truck, and then probably Juno, too, because Juno can lift heavy things. So it's just whether the other two get roped into it as well and want to come along.
Are you paying them in pizza? And beer?
I will not accept pizza and beer. I am above that. My
not.
taste palette is far beyond pizza and beer.
I'll get you a Hawaiian.
Oh, really? Fine.
Then
Sandy's coming too.
We'll pay in pizza and beer.
Gus coming?
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't think I got caught where after Sandy said, I'm above all that, Gus said, I'm not.
Yeah, pizza is still a relatively refreshed. It's not quite new for Gus because he presumably had it when he was alive, but he's alive again and has taste buds again. Anyway.
No.
And that's why Sandy likes pineapple and pizza, because he's a monster.
Everybody's so down on pineapple on pizza, like sweet and savory combos aren't
I
a thing to
can't-
do in food all the time.
I just don't like pineapples. That's
No,
all.
I get that. I just
I
think
like
the
pineapple
whole,
on my
I
pizza.
think the whole internet railing against pineapple on pizza is kind of unfounded. Do I
Peas
eat
and
it?
mayo is
No.
an abomination.
Do I think you guys are being silly? Yes.
Chorizo and pineapple
Fucking at me.
on a pizza.
Wait, what?
People eat
Chorizo
cheese and apples or
and
like pork and
pineapple.
apples all the time.
It's very, yeah, they do. It's very tasty also.
I'm just saying, sweet and savory is a thing. Don't fucking dunk on people's choices.
I'll make
Put
you
your
a Greek
energy somewhere
style.
else.
I'll make
Yeah.
you a Greek style pizza one day, and we'll put chorizo and pineapple on it. And I'll
Nice.
change all
Hell
your
yeah.
tunes.
That shit is so
Nice.
good.
Nice. I need that in my life.
Y'all head up. This is not a walk up. This isn't a very nice building. Leah, you have a real nice apartment. With like
she
a door
did.
person. They, greet you as usual. They recognize you. Yeah, you head on up. Looks undisturbed as you left it. A little messy. However, on the kitchen island, you see a manila envelope with your name on it.
Does she recognize the handwriting?
It's Cam's.
Great. Okay. Does somebody want to make sure this isn't gonna explode?
I mean, I was gonna kind of offer as a joke, but if you really think it's gonna explode,
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't-
just take it, like last time.
No, it's a little too soon, I think, for that, maybe.
Here, give to me.
I'm not picking it up. I don't want to be the first
Gus
person
will
to
walk
touch it.
over and pick it up. I'll be right back. He teleports somewhere, like, uninhabited, opens the envelope, and waits for the explosion.
Gus teleports like to the very, very edge of town, like by the water, is like just you know, broken down industrial district so that no one has like picked up on. And you open the envelope.
He does realize that if it does blow up, then none of us are there.
I'm gonna freaking lose it.
So I guess if Gus doesn't come back, then we have our answer.
I'm gonna
but...
freaking lose it.
He's fine. He's fine.
really
We would have heard the
ticking me
explosion by
off.
now. We would have heard the explosion by now, right?
Depends on where he went. Could have gone to
Where
the
he went?
fucking moon.
Oh, he would go to the moon.
I haven't been to the moon. But
You're
I will
not
be
here.
when
We can't hear you.
Juno hits me there.
It gives you open the envelope.
Okay, maybe he hasn't been to the moon. I'm gonna punt his ass to the moon.
Gus, inside the envelope, you see a couple of legal documents, one of which appears to be a paid invoice for several $1,000s worth of furniture.
He doesn't read any further.
Okay.
He will teleport back, hand it to Leah.
Juno has zipped supernaturally, preternaturally fast, even according to my move, around behind Gus, and Gus is in a big bear hug.
Takes the envelope. That
We
was
talked about
stupid.
this.
Thank you.
Yep,
Takes
just
it out.
remembering that we did.
We talked about this.
Yes, we did. I know. I'm sorry.
Gus?
Juno. Ribs.
I'm gonna rip him out next time.
Noted.
Go.
Leah, you see the same. First, the top is the paid invoice for what appears to be all of the furniture in this apartment that was at one point leased, has now been purchased, and is in your name.
Sandy will go into his cat form and hop up on Leah's shoulder and give it a good once over for any kind of legalese to make sure it's on the up and up.
Very straightforward. It's a paid invoice that says for furniture that belongs to Leah.
It looks like everything here is yours.
Looks at the other documents.
Second document is the deed for your condo. Paid in full in your name.
Okay. Third.
A note on Cam's personal stationery that simply says, "I'm sorry. Be well."
Huh. Looks like Cam bought the place for me.
Oh, well, what are you going to do with it then?
Is there any fine print or anything on that?
I looked it over. It seems very straightforward. It's a deed, it's a lease, and everything has been paid for.
Everything looks like it's already in my name. It's not like I have to sign anything.
Well, the question is, do you want this place?
I don't know. I mean, it's my apartment. just kind of expected, I don't know. I expected more of a blow up from this.
I mean, in theory, the apartment could still blow up.
Yeah.
That one probably should have stayed inside.
Yeah, maybe. Guess.
I think we should check the place out, though, just in case.
Sure. I mean, I'm gonna need to change the locks anyway. Not like that would fucking matter. He's an angel, so it could just poof in here.
Well, you could put up some wards.
That would make me feel better, actually.
I know a thing or two, and I'm sure Sandy and Gus and Max would all help.
We will do our best to make sure this place makes you feel very safe and lived in.
Yeah.
If you want to stay, I mean, I know it's kind of weird, but moving also sucks, and trying to make a new place home is hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is honestly probably nicer than. I mean, did you see the what he paid for it and the furniture?
I counted like 6 zeros at least.
For a place this small?
Oh yes, a place like this you can turn it around for a good price. It's all about location.
It's also near the penthouse.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
Gus will lean over to Max. Hey Max, could you whip something up to check for bugs?
Whip it up. Just reaches into like his satchel that he carries, and it's probably like what's it gonna be? I mean, it's probably some kind of dowsing rod that he actually has, but it's got like wires sticking off that don't seem to have any actual connection or purpose.
Alex, I'll call it what it is. It's a fanny pack, all right?
It's too big to be a fanny pack, but that's the spirit of it.
It's a manny pack.
It's a satchel.
Yeah.
A satchel.
A respectable satchel.
Look, I would call it a fanny pack and be proud of that. Good enough for the Rock, good enough for me. That's all I'm saying.
What are you looking for, Max?
I guess I'm looking at the basic moves to see if there's something applicable here. I guess let me roll to investigate a mystery.
Sure. Let me see if that would be. Seems like
I mean, I can ask what's being concealed here, or like what happened here.
I mean, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Hey, dice roller, you wanna cooperate?
And you do have your +1 forward.
Yep. Brings my bonus to a 3. So I get a 12.
Dang.
Nice.
I do not have to move advanced, but
That's all right, but you do have a 10+, so you can hold 2.
yep. So we'll start with what is being concealed here, and best case scenario is nothing.
Cam is standing behind the curtains.
Little shoes sticking out.
He's sticking around the corner like Chopper butt in the hallway.
Just hanging from the chandelier, like.
Oh, didn't see you there. You imagine just whatever device you have here, sort of taking it around. It does appear that the device does sort of ping to some magical elements around the perimeter of the apartment. It appears that the apartment has been warded against celestials.
All right. Well, I guess I will ask really the only other applicable question from the list of what happened here. So maybe elaborate a little more on the wards or something.
Sure. overall, I mean, Leah can probably attest, everything looks to be as she left it. Other than it looks as if a pretty solid, pretty powerful warding has been placed around the entire apartment that would ward not only a celestial from entering, but from entering in any capacity via perhaps teleportation.
Huh. I don't want to look a gift centaur in the mouth, but this does all seem to be squared away. Like,
It's already
Unless-
warded.
yeah, unless there's some extra fine print in the magical script on these wards, I think. Cam proofed your apartment.
How did they get out then?
Well, okay, he probably did it when he was on the outside, or had someone else do it.
You know, when you're mopping the floor, you don't mop yourself into a corner.
It's just smash cut to him, like, he's starting at the back of the apartment, ward through the front.
Huh.
Oh shit, well, gotta wait for that to dry. Now,
So he sold me he bought me the place and then locked himself out.
Or seems like it.
I really wish that didn't sound as creepy as it did.
It's quite the noble thing of him to do in a very creepy way.
Yeah.
When have we ever known angels to be selfless?
Oh,
Well,
I mean,
guess-
who knows? Maybe he means it.
yeah.
You guys did have sort of a history, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to think on this a bit, but I guess I'm okay to stay. I feel okay staying here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Cam would have gone through. I know Cam pretty well, and I don't think they would have gone through all of this trouble just to break back in or something. Cam wanted to kill me or to kidnap me or something. They wouldn't need to do all this.
well, you know my opinion of angels. But if you feel confident that you'll feel safe here, I won't pressure you into trying to have me flip the place. The offer stands.
No,
And if something happens, you can still come stay with us, right, Max?
Yeah, may need to actually figure out, we turned the guest room into her room, then we'll need to figure out another guest room.
I think I'll be
starts
fine.
muttering to himself as he figures stuff out.
We'll just
Dad
take
starts
it.
making a floor plan for an extension on the house.
We'll just take it a day at a time, and if I notice anything's up or I feel weird in here, I'll say something.
Well, I mean, since we're not moving you tonight, Sandy had mentioned having a night in. We could still order pizza,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
and I could go get some beer, and we could watch a movie.
yeah. Y'all haven't ever. We've never done this at my place, so if y'all wanted to hang out here, you're welcome to.
You already smash cut to Sandy and Catform like up against the sofa going,
Do not. That is just reupholstered.
he
Stop.
just slams his claw into
Pulls
it.
out a spray bottle and starts.
Just runs off.
Leah, holy shit, is this an 85-inch?
Yeah.
Nonchalant, yeah.
I couldn't fit the 100-inch, so that's as big as I could get.
Huh.
Hey, what kind of pizza do you guys
Surround
want?
sound too. It's a button.
Hawaiian.
Yes, Hawaiian extra ham, please, if you ask. Sandy is already doing the head rub against every single article of furniture in this place.
Garlic knots?
Yes.
Yep. And some wings if they have them. I don't know if it's one of those pizza places that does both.
Where are you ordering
Probably.
from, June?
I rubbed.
Oh, you know, Pizza Planet.
I wrapped my head across everything.
Tell them to
here.
get extra marinara on it. They skimped last time.
Sandy starts doing stretches in his cat form in the background as everyone's talking.
Leah, what do you want?
Oh, just tell him to just tell him I want the Leah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There's a few hops. And Sandy proceeds to have the full case of the zoomies running around the entire apartment, going back and forth. You hear him like ramsackling in the back rooms of the apartment, runs out, does a full lap of the place and runs back. You just hear him running around back.
I think it's frozen.
It looks like
hello.
There we go.
We're
There we
back.
go.
We're back.
Oh, we're back. We're
looks
back.
like we were the ones frozen on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like sitting there awkwardly on stream. Oh, nope. Unstable
Uh-oh.
again.
Oh,
I can hear you guys, but you're frozen.
Yeah,
To my face.
it's just Zoom though.
It's just Zoom.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because for us, we're fine. I think you're back.
Yeah, it seems like you're back right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Savannah's
It was the
still
same for
frozen.
us. It was just the two
You
of you
guys-
were frozen.
can you
but we
guys
could
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, we can hear you.
can
Okay,
hear
you're
both of
totally
you.
frozen on my screen, but I can hear you. So
Okay. Okay.
Okay, it seems like it's kind of coming back.
I'm gonna screenshot this though.
On stream, it's like some of us are moving super slow.
Yeah, and again, like it's not like I'm not dropping any frames, and there's no connection issue with
Yeah, Zoom's
with
being a butt.
Twitch. It's just Zoom.
Come on.
Thursday, a lot of people are on Zoom playing TTRPGs.
How dare they?
Stop.
This is our
we were here
night.
first.
This is yeah.
This is our night.
We
Oh,
take
you're coming back.
priority.
You're coming back.
Oh, yay.
But yeah, Gus stopped in front of Leah and Juno and said, I'm gonna go pick up some beers and probably a box and some kitty litter before Sandy makes himself too comfortable here.
Zooming back and forth. You see him just going back and forth between their legs.
Yeah, that's fine. If you pay up the when you get it back, the beer fridge is just under the counter there.
You have a
There's also a kegerator in the corner. But I haven't refilled that in forever. It's honestly just annoying to try to get one of those up here. Get a keg refill up here.
I'll be back.
Sandy is just like he's pretty much at this point now the equivalent of blinking in one area of the apartment to another area of the apartment, and he's just rubbing his head over everything. And once he's done, he's just back in human form, looking like nothing happened. Like he is very satisfied with himself.
I imagine Sandy like ran around inside the jacuzzi tub for like a solid 10 minutes.
Yep. Like there was probably one moment where you looked in the jacuzzi tub, you didn't see him in there, but as you peered over, you saw two eyes peering up over the edge, like.
Kitten does that a lot.
Yep.
She loves to play in the bathtub. Hey. Leah.
Oh, me. Okay, yeah.
Pulls like a bag of mushrooms out of the inside pocket.
Yes. After we eat.
I brought them for later because I figured we'd be tired anyway, but
Yeah. I'll get some water boiling. Make some tea.
that sounds nice.
We'll come back to what you all have essentially set up as our eagerly awaited bottle episode, where you guys are super high on shrooms. We'll get back to that in a little bit, timey-wimey. However, before we have to end for the evening, I will like to bring us back to, again, timey-wimey, the evening after, we'll say it's the day after the final concert. You guys have been invited. You're welcome to go. Nothing as exciting as, again, a fucking backstage pass to the Magic concert is. You know, it's like the third one. Like, you know, it's like, oh, it's getting old, right? Like, you know, old hat now. However, you were promised payment for your services. So there's a big after party. You know, the guys are all sort of celebrating in the green room. You know, I'm sure the pack is also here. They've been here all 3 nights again for security purposes. They're, you know, just here partying with the guys and having a really good time. Yeah, you know, Max, you bring the grill. You know, you're just, we're cooking things up. We're just having a real great time. Jeff will pull y'all aside and just say, hey, yeah, wow, this is not how I thought this week would end, but I mean, all I can really say is thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, y'all are welcome. Any concerts we do from here on out, you know, you're on the list. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it just goes into a little pocket. It seems that this is pretty important to him, and keeps it on him all the time. But he pulls out a little, almost like a jewelry pouch. There you go. As promised.
Take it.
I think at least Sandy and Leah had been privy to the payment previously. It is what appears to be a gold pentacle. Now, it's almost like a little knobby on one end.
Look at it. Thank you, Jeffrey. And over my shoulder, I hand it to Leah.
You pick it up?
Yes.
Leah, as you take it from Sandy, in almost a moment of deja vu, as you are gathered around with all of your friends, all the boys, all of the pack. Pam's here! It's a party. As you pick up the pendant, you realize in your hands it is freezing cold to the touch. And that's where we'll end for this evening.
Ice,
Yay!
ice, baby. That was so sad
bad
over Zoom.
and
Because
pathetic
it just got
version.
so slow.
Fucking
It's
funeral
like-
dirge.
It's like the sequel. It's like the sequel to the recent Batman movie. If it was about Mr. Freeze and like they played this over the trailer, like Mr. Wayne, I am here for frozen vengeance. Din, 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 din.
Oh, some dark, edgy.
I would watch the fucking shit out of that movie.
Oh, I would watch the shit out of a Goyer.
Well,
Mr.
no, but
Freeze.
now I want to hear some like dark, edgy version of Ice Ice Baby. Like, as you hear in all these.
That has to exist. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Someone's
taking like under pressure and dropping it down to a pitch or something like that.
Hey, Leah, have you considered maybe you're the problem? Just real quick.
All right, stop. Collaborate.
No, I tried that one.
Oh, thank you all.
Why are you
so
making
much
everything cold?
for hanging out
Listen,
with us.
I didn't choose to be this way.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Why don't we go around? Please tell us again who you are, and give us your star, your wish, and a bond with a fellow player this evening. Let's start with Val.
Hello, Star Wish and Bond. I'll give my This is gonna be tough because I don't want to give the same. I'll give my star to Savannah for the lovely Bond scene between Juno and Leah. That I had no idea where you were going with that. Even to the point where you got inside, and once you started explaining the process and what the bands do, there took me a while, and I was like, it suddenly clicked, and I was, oh, it's like the perfect club for Juno, and that was amazing. So, yeah, and I'm sure they're going to go back to Corked at some point, and that's great. So
I hope so.
That was a lovely Bond
Hell
scene.
yeah.
My wish, probably not anytime soon, but probably when some of this is passed, Leah will probably want to have like an actual sit down like confrontation with Cam and figure out like what the fuck happened and all this stuff. Obviously in the moment during the like breakup wasn't the best time for that to happen, but yeah, probably some point in the future when things have cooled down. And my bond, I think I'm gonna give to, I give gifts to so many people. I could really justify giving it to anybody right now, I think. But I don't think I've given one to, I don't think I've given one to Gus in a while. Have I ever given one to Gus?
No, I need a fourth field.
Oh.
You should be able to update.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an update.
I never gave one to Gus. I really could justify everybody knowing Leah a little bit better, giving those gifts around. But considering this is the first time Leah's done something like this for Gus, and especially giving the bottle back that Leah stole, and then following up with the wine subscription, I think it was, that was maybe a little bit of a uptick in their relationship in comparison to everybody else's, hopefully. So I'll give it to Gus.
Awesome.
Gus was pleasantly surprised.
No.
But that's it for me.
Awesome. Anything else? You're all set, Val?
Yeah.
All right. There were so many possible moments for stars, but I think my star for Leah this evening was that the random pizza place just has a Leah pizza because of course they do.
Yeah.
That made me happy. Thank you. Savvy.
Hi, that's me. My star is gonna go to Val and Leah for really going on. You really went on a ride with me today, and Leah's mixed emotions about the entire sort of lead up to that scene I thought were really fun and played really well. And then Juno and Leah like fully getting back on track is also really nice. So that's my star. My wish is for bottle episode. It just, yeah.
You've
I don't feel like
set
I
it
have to
all
explain
up.
that one.
But y'all did the bottle service at court.
Hey.
Oh shit, he's right.
Already did it. Too late. No, kidding. You've set it all up perfectly. Even if we have to flash back to it at some point.
I'd
We're
forced
gonna do
you all to get what I want.
everybody doing shrooms in Leia's apartment in this moment. And
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yes.
And who is your bond point game?
I'm going to give the bond to Sandy because based on the timeline, I think Juno might have spent like 3 days over there in the immediate aftermath. So, I mean, yeah, that's some insight right there. Just being in a space with somebody for any amount of time, I think.
For real though. Excellent. Anything else for you, Zabby?
No.
Alex. I'm
boy.
sorry.
Do I get a star?
Yes, you do. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this. My star for Juno was not only the lovely evening for Leah, but also gave her the dress. It was like the perfect dress for Leah too. Just like such like we had all the wonderful, thoughtful gifts.
That part was not
obviously.
planned.
I know, it was perfect.
That was in the moment I went, oh,
Yeah, I loved it. It was just perfect. Yes, that was that. Thank you, Alex.
Boy, I think my star is gonna go to Wally for Hi Sandy, and just the whole reaction
That
to
was just the
the
tip of the
catnip.
iceberg. That was on catnip, which is basically like cocaine, man. What's gonna happen when he's on shrooms?
Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Let's see, wish. Start planning against the mother of all monsters. Max is gonna really turn himself into a daddy issue for her.
In more ways than one. Ayo.
That's my mom.
Well, now, I mean,
Yeah, you emancipated
Max
yourself
is
from her.
everyone's dad.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
now he's really your dad.
Yeah.
Max is the parent that stepped up.
damn.
Now I just need fan art of that. Of Max. It was Sandy and Juno and wearing that shirt.
Oh my god.
Someone make it happen.
Make it happen. Alex, who is your bond point going to?
Probably Gus for the talk about the dagger and starting to work on that together.
We're at 3 now.
Hey! One
Nice.
more, baby.
Um,
And you have your dad joke of the evening?
yeah, I think this will be appropriate given the scene at Corked. The maitre d' seated me at the fancy restaurant and asked if I was comfortable. I told them no, I come for food.
Car no-go space, cargo road.
Basically.
Oh, thank you, Dad. And I think my star for the evening had to go to quite possibly the daddest moment that Max has ever dadded, which was the dog freaking out, so pushing a button to throw a tennis ball. Not throwing the tennis ball, not going to the dog, hitting a button on a piece of machinery. So this has obviously been a thing for a while, to just throw the tennis ball down the hallway. Yes. Thank you. Anything else for you, Alex?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome. RJ.
Hey everybody, RJ22, Twitter and Twitch. Check it out. Stars and Wishes. Stars. The sheer panic everyone's face had when the first intro to Doc. That was very good.
I insisted on that. RJ was like, yeah, no, we'll go to Doc. It'll be downtown. I was like, no, but if I make it a dream sequence for the first introduction, everyone will flip the fuck out and it'll be great.
See, I didn't want to cause y'all pain,
I did.
but I went along with it
Please,
anyway.
Bully your friends.
Well, your friends, y'all. Cause fear with them. That's how it works.
But it all ended up fine, and she's like the best therapist ever. I was really just doing an impression of my therapist, to be perfectly honest. Dr. Greenberg, if you're out there and watching this, which you'll never do, I love you. You're
Oh
great.
man, is
real
that
deal.
why I felt so satisfied after that?
Probably.
Holy shit.
Alternatively, show all your therapists your D&D sessions, and they will have a much
So
deeper
they'll have-
understanding of you.
You know what the hell's going on. Oh, she's lovely. She calls them my storytellings. It's
Oh.
yeah, it's real great. I love her so much.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you'll get more of Dr. Greenberg in Doc later when she lays down the fucking law when needed, but mostly just very soft spoken. It's great.
Wishes. Want to find out what's going on with that pentacle? Grabby hands. Give it to Gus. See if it turns into a potted plant.
Hey, not again.
Oh no, not again. Bonds, Max.
Take a bond as a treat, Max.
No, Mr. Bond, I
We are
expect
now
you
at
to
2
RP with
for
me.
me.
Yeah, that's me.
Gus, for Gus tonight, I think it was that Gus just knew that ladies' night at the Psychopomp must be real lit because Lotta's there. Apparently, Sally, the multi-dimensional delivery girl, is there. I mean, just shit gets
All I
real.
can think of is the character from Monster Camp / Monster Road
Who do you
Trip that
think
works
I
all the
based
jobs.
it on? Come on.
Book
That's
club
what the
night.
feeling was, yeah.
Book club night at the Psychopomp is just a never-ending bridal shower where no one's getting married, but everyone's getting drunk all the time and playing party games.
Yep.
There is
100%.
one where you throw a suction cup dildo at a dartboard and hope to get the middle.
Like I said, shit gets lit.
They pay well. Fuck it. They can do whatever they want.
RJ, anything else?
That's it for me.
Alright, then Wally.
I'm so tired. Look, I've been up since 5 o'clock.
I know.
I am
know.
so tired. Fuck. Disney robot. Yeah, Disney robot.
Fuck
So,
a Disney
y'all,
robot. You heard it here first, y'all. Wally's recommendation.
Before
Fuck a
Disney's
Disney
lawyers
robot.
come down on you for making Rule
Look,
34 of that.
Yeah. My star, it definitely goes to Juno and the way she just that her whole like thing, because that is such my thing of like people going out of the way to make things like comfortable and warm for their friends, and that is like the sweetest thing I've ever seen anyone ever do, and that warmed my heart. That was really, really wonderful. My wish is I want you to kill my mom, y'all. Like fuck her up, you know, because look, Sandy wants free. You know, he wants his true freedom, so
Oh, in a
my mom.
fight. Sorry. Brain somewhere else.
RJ, I love you, buddy. My bond. Yeah, it has to go to Juno because like they were pretty much in an apartment together for 3 days straight. What happened there? They're not going to tell unless Juno spilled it all over after 2 bottles of champagne.
Well, they're gonna have to talk about it because that's +4, baby.
Yep. Oh.
So we're gonna get to see the very long, convoluted Monopoly game y'all were playing.
That's a scene.
I have an idea, and I will bring that up with you, Savvy.
Okay.
I have an idea. Okay. Yeah, but that's all I got.
Awesome. My star for you this evening obviously had to be all of the various Sandy being high and Sandy zoomies.
So you wanna peek behind the curtain for that?
Of course.
Anytime I have Sandy do cat stuff, is that it's me just going, I have no idea what to do with Sandy right now in this scene. And so it's like, yeah, Sandy does cat stuff. So that's pretty much like my fallback of like, if there's ever a social scene and I'm just like, what is Sandy gonna do right here? Yeah, he falls on his side as a cat.
It's
Hey, Dora.
good though.
Yeah.
Perfect get out of jail
Like it's
free card.
good.
I know.
Amazing. Thank you, as always, to just y'all. Why are you so good at stuff? Like shit. Fuck. Like
Yeah, baby, I know.
Shut up, baby, I know.
We didn't do the questions.
Yeah. There was a
Oh
question.
yeah. The
No, we
Disney-
didn't do the questions.
Yeah.
And
Oh
also
my god!
RJ
Shit!
had a
Thank you
question.
for
Yeah.
The question was should do questions? Yes, thank you for reminding me because I of course always remember this. Always, I definitely remember. At the end of the session, the facilitator asked following questions: do we conclude the current mystery?
I think we gave ourselves a
Yeah.
point for that last time, though.
You did, yes. So no, we didn't because it wasn't Mystery's downtime.
Because there's
did
not
you-
one.
Because there's not one. Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
I mean, we found out Leah's apartment is safe. Maybe that applies to one of the next questions.
Did we save her though?
I don't know if anybody was saved in this
I don't think
session.
anyone was, you know.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
There is a pizza named after Leah.
Yeah.
Pizza
Yeah.
Planet exists in this universe. So I guess it's a Toy Story crossover now.
So that
Oh,
means
please.
that Sandy can actually fuck a Disney robot if he wants
Uh-oh.
And we did find,
Oh.
and we found another cold object.
Yeah, that too.
to.
Yeah.
You sure did. All right, so that's one. And did we learn
Equally
something
important.
new? Equally important, as you know, that we somehow connected the Pixar universe to our own. And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
I mean, you've been to my apartment now.
And Juno's done pixie dust. I mean, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, we learned a couple of things about Juno, I would say.
Yeah.
The players learned Gus goes to therapy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We learned that Sandy has a very low tolerance for narcotics.
Wait until we brew Sandy some catnip tea.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the shrooms won't do anything for him, but the catnip tea is exactly what does it.
It's okay.
Guess we'll have to see in our bottle episode. So yeah, that's a 1 for everybody. So take 1 experience, friends. Yes, I absolutely remembered that without any prompting whatsoever. That's a lie. Thank you for reminding me because I forget. And yet another reason why I love my amazing cast. Thank you out there. If you're watching live with us, we love you, chat. Thank you for all of our raiders popping in. Thank you for friends saying hello. You're all beautiful. We love you. And if you're watching us on VOD, we appreciate you. Check out all of our other stuff on our YouTube channel. And, you know, join our Discord and hang out with us when we talk about... Fuck, what were we even talking about today?
Do you
Too
really
much.
want to know what we were talking about? Green Room? I don't think
on
you
the
ready for that,
Discord,
okay?
Wally, not pre-stream, okay?
Oh, all right.
That's paid content later. As Savvy likes to say, you can pay to watch this channel,
You can pay to watch this channel
Yeah.
if you
and
want.
we do encourage it. Definitely check that out. Buy
That's
merch.
the money we spend on like art and shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much obliged. Buy merch. I don't have any on me right now. I don't know if
shit.
anyone's wearing. You wearing it? Strip.
Bubba
Yeah. Go boom.
no, not that one. The other one.
Gubba
Sorry. Yes. Scratch that reverse.
I was halfway to titty flashing everyone.
Oh, bunky it is.
Now we all have to leave disappointed.
And as we all leave disappointed, as always, not the disappointed part, this next part, a good game. And good night, internet.
Hashtag free RJ's nips.
For the nip.